What's up, guys? Welcome to Daryle Creates. I am Daryle, and today I want to talk to you about why 9 to 5s are not lame. This generation, everybody wants to be the entrepreneur, the super mogul that's showing everybody how to get it out the mud. Jobs is whack, working for the man is lame, and I hear all of that. But I'm here to tell you today that having a 9 to 5 is not whack, and I'm about to break down why. So if you're interested, take a leap of faith, give me a thumbs up on this video. Go ahead and give me the like right now. Why not? You interested? I know you are, because you're still watching. And then if that works for you, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If I give you some value in this, all I ask is that you subscribe to the channel and watch till the end. If you could do that for me, I'd appreciate it. Let's talk about why 9 to 5s are not whack. So as you guys get to know me, you'll learn that people think I am a serial entrepreneur. I say people think because to me, I'm just me. But that consists of being a serial entrepreneur. I have multiple businesses. I will start businesses whenever I feel the Lord leading me to. And then I will sell a business faster than anybody could ever believe, like it's nobody's business. I will get rid of something that's not working. I will scrap it. I will close it down. I will end the LLC. I will sell it off, whatever I got to do, because that's just me and how I maneuver. So a lot of people think because I'm a full-time entrepreneur that I'm against the 9 to 5, and it's so the opposite. There are things that a 9 to 5 will provide you that entrepreneur life simply just can't right off the bat. So let's talk about it. The first thing my 9 to 5, when I had one, provided me was business acumen. A lot of people think that I went to school for business because I'm good at what I do. I've coached other people into starting successful businesses, things like that. But it all came from corporate America. I worked for a company called Amway. If you guys are familiar, not the hotel, but the actual manufacturing site. They made a product called Nutrilite. I was a part of a plant startup that they moved from Buena Park to Michigan. I was a part of that startup. I ran the line for the #1 SKU in the whole company. So a lot of eyes was on what I did every day. Because of that, I learned so much about running a business. It's crazy. I never understood like capacity, changeover turnaround times, continuous improvement, Kaizen events, lean principles, like all these things that I'm able to take and translate into my business. I learned from corporate America, even labor costs, how to balance and budget labor. Like I learned all of those things from corporate America. I took those skills from manufacturing and ended up working through manufacturing leadership. I've worked for Amway, for Steelcase, for Herman Miller, and a few other well-known companies in the Midwest in leadership positions. And that all gave me the business acumen to keep my businesses running. And now that I'm full-time, I understand how to manage everything. The reason I know how to do that is because I went to a 9 to 5 where I wasn't responsible for everything, and it gave me an opportunity to learn everything. When you're self-employed, you have to manage everything. And if you have no experience doing so and you can't afford to hire somebody to help you, you're gonna crash and burn real quick. You need to find some way to get that business acumen. I've been blessed that I've worked for corporations that allowed, even though I was in manufacturing, allowed me to see, learn, and understand the business side of things. So I was able to develop the skill set necessary. So when I had my own, I thought about things like waste, right? And waste reduction. How can we reuse what we should be scrapping? How can we put in quality control so that way we can catch things before it becomes scrap? Like, where are things starting to go bad at? Like, I was able to break down our processes that granular for my businesses because I was doing it every day in manufacturing. The line would go down. I'd have to figure out what was causing the line. If it was the same machine, boom, can we establish center line on that machine? Can we establish ideal settings? And anytime somebody adjusts the settings, they need to document why they did it so everybody can understand and nobody's coming in undoing other people's work. All of that came from a 9 to 5, right? Me, when I started off screen printing shirts and stuff, that doesn't teach me that. In fact, if it wasn't for that knowledge, I would have ended the screen printing business a lot sooner because I would have went broke. So business acumen is reason number 1 that your 9 to 5 is definitely dope. Number 2 is security. There's no security being a full-time entrepreneur. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Until you hit to a certain level, until you reach a certain stage in being an entrepreneur, there's no such thing as security. There's times where I could go to the steakhouse and eat every day because business is booming like that. And then there's times where I'm eating peanut butter and jelly for the month because I'm having the slowest month ever trying to figure out why. Having a 9 to 5 levels that fluctuation, right? If I know from my 9 to 5, I get paid $800 every week, then when the business only makes $800 in a month, it doesn't completely take me out, drain my savings because of my overhead or anything like that, because I have the stability to float from the security from my 9 to 5. So 9 to 5 provide security. I know if I get up and go to work every day, every Friday, I'm gonna have $800. And that $800, of course, it takes care of life and stuff, but I got a couple dollars to play with, so there's no pressure on the money I'm trying to generate from my business, okay? Number 2, 9 to 5s provide security. Lastly, 9 to 5s provide motivation. There is nothing more motivating, at least for me in my journey, than my wife is about to have one of my children, but I got a project at work and I got to ask to take a day off knowing I got a project due, but she could have a baby any day, right? That was motivation. I never want to have to be in that situation. I never want to be in a situation where my kid calls home sick from school, says, "Dad, I don't feel good, come get me." And I have to call around and find people to go get them instead of being able to just go get them. Like, I never wanted that to be my reality. Thinking about making a company $3 million worth of product in a week, but I'm only getting paid $19 an hour. Like, I never wanted that to be real. Like, no matter how hard I work, I'm only getting $19 an hour. And if I'm a good boy, then I can get $20 an hour, right? Now, don't get me wrong. That was the security I was talking about, and I'm still getting that business acumen. See, it's really about how you use your job to leverage you into being in a great place for entrepreneurship. Because, yeah, it gave me the motivation because I wasn't happy there. It gave me the motivation because I wanted my last name on the front of the building. So I got the motivation, but it also gave me the security, right? I don't have to worry about my car getting repoed because my job is paying for my car, so the business money can go back into the business to help it grow. And then, like I started with off the top, that business acumen, right? I'm getting involved. I want to go to cost savings meetings. I want to go to waste reduction meetings. I want to go to production scheduling and planning meetings. I want to know who are our suppliers for raw materials. What kind of supply chain do we actually have? How soon do we pull products in from our suppliers? Do we have a spare warehouse? What if one of our suppliers catches fire? How do we continue to do business? Like, those are the things I want to learn on somebody else's dollar. And that's the thing. That's if I was gonna add a bonus, like a fourth thing, you get to learn and make mistakes on somebody else's dollar. That's the dopest part of having a 9 to 5. Like, all right, if I think I want to start a consulting business, boom, let me try talking just in my job about stuff that I know. Let me try to pitch a cost savings idea. Let me try to pitch a process improvement idea. And if it doesn't pan out, okay, I learned on somebody else's dime. And if it did pan out, boom, I just reaffirmed myself while getting paid on somebody else's dime. Right? So 9 to 5s is not whack. Don't let this new age social media TikTok people make you feel like having a 9 to 5 is trash. Like, it's not. It's really, if you utilize it right, depending on what kind of job you got, if you utilize it right, it really could be the launch pad into entrepreneurship. So if you felt what I was saying at all, if it resonated with you and you watched to the end, I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. This is Daryle Creates. I'm Daryle. If you need you an I Am Black History shirt, I love this shirt. This shirt put me on to entrepreneurship. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all the story behind this shirt, okay? But in the meantime, I want you to go to www.ilooklikeGod.com. We'll put that right there. Go ahead and get you one, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.